When I went to my first meeting and I saw the faith component and how you integrate that into your business and into the meetings, I was hooked right away. My name's Marty Carney. I am the CEO of Asaph Ventures. Asaph Ventures is a venture company that owns and operates many individual companies. Our whole idea is that the name Asaph was a biblical name. He was the head musician in King David's court, and he wrote 10 Psalms. And in those Psalms talks about a lot of the things that we hold true to ourselves. And the name Asaph also translates into collector. So the idea behind Asaph is we formed a venture company to collect other companies that had a Christ-honoring heart and add that to their business. I've been doing CEO forums and groups like this for probably around 17 years now, maybe 18. I was a part of some other organizations that they're very good quality organizations. I made some good friendships there, and I saw a lot of value in there. But they were missing one thing, and what they were missing was there was a faith component that I just wasn't getting. So joining this new CEO Forum group, it was different for me. I knew that I knew I was searching for more than what was being delivered, but I have to say that there's a boldness that I started to see develop in me. These days, when I have networking meetings and I'm in lunches, it is not hard to just say, hey, do you mind if I pray before we eat? And and I meet all kinds of people. I meet believers and non-believers, and there's not been one person that said no. So to be surrounded by a community of C12 guys and gals in our groups, and just to see their boldness, encouraged me to start becoming that way as well. At the beginning of C12, I was a taker. I really enjoyed what I was learning from the others in C12 and how I could impact my business as well as me personally and my family. What I realized, though, is that was good to a point, but it wasn't as fulfilling. And I got to the point where I realized that there was a lot that I could give in asking the right questions in people's CBPs or advice and counsel. And then it started to manifest into, I love to give of my time as well and help others become just a stronger business person or help them in their personal lives too. To me, that's a big benefit that I get from C12 is that I learned how to give more than take. I think the great ROI is the friendships, the lasting friendships. Guys and girls that are CEOs, that are hard drivers, if you really boil it down, we don't have many friends outside of business. And that's a big deal for us because in the end, you're gonna not be in this business anymore. You're a year from now, 10 years from now, and you wanna be able to have people that you can go back to. It's all about the community. Since I know a lot about them and they know a lot about me, it goes far deeper than just helping somebody with a balance sheet or certain methodologies that you're trying to run. We know who they are to their core, and they know who I am. This is a huge impact for me because you bring in a business coach into your company, they're going to give you some good best practices, but they don't know you. They don't know that your tendency is to do something different than what the world or what a business coach could tell you to do. So to me, the transparency was is we get to help each other and walk alongside each other on this. There's 3 reasons why you should join C12. One is that you get to run your business in a God-honoring way. That is first and foremost something that we should be doing. Second is that you're gonna have a community of like-minded individuals that go through the same challenges that you do. Nobody else can say that they can do that outside of that. You have other people in that business that deal with the same problems. And 3, you got lifelong friends that you can call on at any time. And they hold you accountable for these things. We all need that. And for some reason we think we don't, but we do. And you only experience that when you're in there. If you come to something like this, if you want to join something like this, you can't be a spectator. You gotta really be a part of it. Some people are great at speaking, some people are great at listening, but we all contribute in our own way. But if you just go there to take and not give, I think this is you won't enjoy it as much. And when I finally made that decision to start giving a lot more, it became very fulfilling for me. And so that's why it's really hard to say that I could ever see myself anywhere else. This, to me, is where I should be.